Now we're spending more time online than ever before, and Aussie kids are using all sorts of technology to connect with family and friends.
But which devices are the safest? Sunrise consumer correspondent Sean White has been investigating. Sean.
Nat, Koshi, good morning. Look, the experts say there are two key things you need to consider: picking the right device and, perhaps more importantly, monitoring how much time is spent in front of a screen. As Aussies locked down and worked from home, daily screen time skyrocketed. But is there any going back?
We're spending more time on technology than we ever have because of COVID, and that's not going to go away. So that's kind of the future.
For parents, it's been a difficult task managing life through a pandemic with the added reliance on technology. Digital literacy expert Dr. Joanne Orlando says things moved so fast when coronavirus hit that many adults unconsciously handed over more responsibility than they probably wanted to.
So we've really expected them to have the skills and the experience to go straight into online learning for school, to be able to entertain themselves, to keep in contact with their friends, and to be able to use technology to stay emotionally healthy.
The biggest issue has been zombie scrolling. That's where people use technology to fill gaps in their day.
Then they're getting used to just simply checking their screen absent-mindedly. It just becomes a normal part of their day, and that's what leads to addictive kinds of behaviours.
The key is to make internet use purposeful.
We need to really carefully think about how we're using technology, what we're actually doing on there, and if it's adding any value to our lives.
Security and privacy are also vital. Sunrise tech expert Val Quinn says the good news is there are some great options when it comes to devices built specifically for kids. First up, the Alcatel Tiki mini tablet.
Now, this is a ruggedized kids tablet with a special interface. It has very strict parental controls, and you can use it to play interactive games and read interactive storybooks with your kids, and it even has a 30-minute screen timer so you can rest after 30 minutes.
TCL also has a family watch that uses a 4G connection to make video calls between a parent and their child. It also includes geolocation, so you know where they are. Then there's G-mee, which is basically a phone without the phone connection.
So your kids can get a sense of what it's like to use a phone, but you don't have to worry of them being able to call up the internet and access things that you don't want to. It's got pretty much everything else you'd expect in a phone, but it's cheap and a bit fun too.
When it comes to buying any device for young kids, Val's top tips are to avoid giving them hand-me-down phones because you won't have much control over what they do. Get something durable and spend no more than $100. And always make sure they have strict parental controls. Also, a tip for the whole family: take advantage of screen time management tools that track how much time you're spending on different apps. Watch out for that zombie scrolling. I think we're all guilty of it.
Yep.
None of us though. Oh no. Thanks, Sean. Still to come.